Railroading. To some in the gaming community, railroading is one of the cardinal sins a game master can commit, and is often seen as taking away player agency, which is definitely not fun for the players. You may have heard the term railroading itself come up in a lot of different contexts, but in my opinion, the term has become misunderstood, and that misunderstanding has led to an avoidance or even fear of running games with any sort of linear storytelling. So, what is railroading? In the most extreme case, a game master railroading their players is something akin to scripting unavoidable character deaths or using high-powered NPCs to force the party to
back to ones. And when you're ready, action.
Or using high-powered NPCs to force the party to What the fuck? Or using high-powered NPCs to force the party to move along a super specific path for the entire game. It can even manifest in ways of the GM forcing player character actions even if it goes against what the player wants to do. Some people, however, consider railroading to be anything that even nudges their character in a specific direction, instead of allowing constant, unprompted open world freedom. The problem is, even in open world games, railroads are needed. So let's use video games as a comparison. In GTA, you can do just about anything you want to do. Racing, flying, gambling, crime of course, delivering pizzas, owning a nightclub, different crime, golf, boating, all sorts of fun stuff. GTA is truly an open world experience, but it's full of railroads. Starting a Gerald job, launching a nightclub flyer promotion, doing a crime, even starting a race are all in themselves a set of railroads. That's right, even in your open world games, you're being railroaded, but it's okay. Linear storytelling isn't scary, especially when running games for new players or running one-shots. Presenting a clear and defined path is a tried and true method of delivering an enjoyable and satisfying game to your players. And boy, do I have a way to satisfy everyone at your table. No, wait, that didn't sound right. Anyway, here's my idea for a fun way to guide a group of newer players through a game. Drum roll. Railroads! Seriously, actual railroads. Just follow me for a second. All you're going to need is some bits of paper and a pen. Set up a story where the party is tasked with exploring a mine shaft, and upon finding the minecart rail, they find a hidden magic minecart that can pass through a magic portal down the cart rail. So they hop in the cart and head down the hill to begin the adventure. Who wouldn't? Now, your party is going to have 6 stops before they reach the finale stop. You should prepare 8 rooms and number them. Not all the rooms will be used, so this helps the game be exciting for you, the GM, as well. Now you're going to need your cart path. It's a grid on its side. Each player needs 2 pieces of paper, one with the word left on it, and one with the word right on it. At each junction, players in your party secretly choose to have their character lean left or lean right by holding that strip of paper in hand and then revealing all at the same time. The majority decides which direction the cart goes at this junction. In the event of a tie, use the character's physical size to decide which way wins. Repeat this process for each junction until you reach the very end and land in the first room. Then, run the room, allowing your players to trigger the minecart again, and then repeat the railcart game but with one less row on the grid, or select a room to cover multiple paths. Once all the stops have been made, jump to your finale room, which could even have multiple starting points based on a final cart run. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, even to a group of new players, this could be seen as just a straight line dungeon. Because it is. If you're running a TTRPG session, especially one in Dungeons and Dragons, you should definitely be starting new players in a dungeon. And if it's a one-shot, the story needs to be linear enough to keep things within the session time limits. So, let it be a straight line. Each stop of the minecart is a new encounter that requires some sort of intervention by the party to make the next minecart portal open up. Stops can be really any kind of encounter so long as you have some sort of trigger for the portal. But be sure they all take place in a confined spaces so the party focuses on the task at hand. It helps as well to write your rooms so each stop fits in the theme of the finale. So if it's a trickster boss finale, have lots of riddles, misdirections, and traps in the stops along the way. If it's an elaborate water puzzle finale, use lots of puzzles, combat in water, mechanical devices, and plumbing. It really is that simple. Build or borrow some fun encounter rooms, and then slap your party on the tracks and let them see where they end up. That's it. That's my rant. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. Be good, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!